my beautiful glow getters, it's Natasha coming at you with another video, and today I thought we would do an easy, fun, spring inspired look. So I'm going to start off with my face using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's their tinted hydrating gel cream. It's awesome. It's got a broad spectrum SPF of 30 and I'm in the color Birch 1.5. I like using this when I don't want a full coverage face, or if I want my skin to breathe a little bit more, if I want a more natural look. I think a lot of times when we want to do a fun eye, we think that we have to do a full face as well, and that's not necessarily the case. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. So you can just rub this in with your hands. You can use a beauty blender or brush, whatever you feel like. And then I'm going to go in with my Evelyn Iona Concealer. This is their natural organic camouflage cream. And I'm in the color 16 Fresh. And I'm just using a flat, I don't even know if the name of this brush, but it's a flat, like dense stipple brush. I dip it right into the product in the pan, and then I dab it on any of the areas I like. You can even use this product as a foundation as well. I really like how it balances out my skin tone. It plays well with other products, and you can see it just eliminating the redness in certain areas of my face. And it's really good for you too. It wears well throughout the day, and it just applies like a dream. So I think this is like my third or fourth concealer I've gotten from the brand. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my Airspun loose face powder. This is the original formula. I'm just using the little poof that it comes with, and I'm just packing it on some of the spots that I want to mattify or help balance out. And I've been asked this before. I got mine on Amazon.ca because I know in Canada it can be hard to find. I will put all the links to everything down below in the comment section. Now, next I'm going in with my Annabelle Biggie Bronzer. I love this. I got this from the drugstore here in Canada, and this is the color Haute Gold. It's their Zebra Bronzing Powder. And I'm just going to warm up my face and kind of contour, kind of bronze, just really warm it up. But you can see what a great color it is, and how easy it blends out. And I'm using the e.l.f. blending brush. I find the e.l.f. collection with the black handle brush and the silver, it's just incredible quality. So I'm just going in and warming up my face around the edges, contouring a little bit. And what I like to do too, when I want to do more simple of an eye look, I use my bronzer and my blush on my eyes as well, and then it eliminates how many blush or how many eyeshadows I'm going to use, and just warms up my face. So next I'm going to use some single eyeshadows, and I'm going to go in and put from Makeup Geek all over my lid, Peach Smoothie. And it's a single from Makeup Geek. So if you're wondering, I mean, I can do a video on this palette, but this is mostly Makeup Geek and some indie brands from Etsy. So next I'm going into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using, in the neutral section, and I'm always massacre this, Latinus. And I'm just going in and I'm starting at my outer corner and doing a circular windshield wiper motion. I'm deepening my crease. So I'm darkening the outer part a little bit to add a little bit of dimension, and then I'm pulling it up through my crease to create that depth in my eye look. So just simple back and forth, adding a little bit of color, tapping off your brush, and then going back and forth for as little or as much as you want. What's great about this color is it's a very nice matte chocolate brown color. So if you don't have the Shade and Light, if you have a matte chocolate brown eyeshadow, or even a matte chocolate brown, like the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, it's a matte chocolate brown color, you can use that for in your crease as well. And then I'm just taking the blending brush and I'm just going out and softening the edges of that. So now I'm taking a darker brown from the same palette, and I am using from the warm section the color Solace. So it's a medium warm colored brown shade. And again, any medium warm shade. And if you don't want to use the two colors, you could start with just the one and I keep adding it. Because I'm going to be using a warm color all over my lid, I wanted to add a bit of that warmth throughout. But you definitely can eliminate one of the browns if you don't have that many in your collection. And again, just taking my Luxie blending brush and blending out my edges as I go and kind of cleaning up any of the rough edges or any of the areas where I may have strayed outside of where I want to go with my eyeshadow. You can fix so many different things with your eyeshadow with just blending. Blending, blending, blending. Trust me, I am not a pro. I am just a makeup enthusiast, and a lot of what I've learned from all the videos I've watched is blend, blend, blend your little heart out. So now I'm going in and you have the color, come on, Rosie's Gold. And this is from the brand Vanessa's Vanity. Found her on Instagram. She's an Etsy shop and she's got some incredible eyeshadows and highlighters. So you see, I tried to use a brush to start, but I wasn't getting the impact of the color. So now I'm just using the my fingertip and I'm just packing the color onto my lid. But again, I will leave links for all the brands that I'm using down below. I think that might be one of my favorite things about starting up Glow Getter is discovering all these new amazing brands. So now I'm taking from a single eyeshadow from Ofra, and there's no name on it. It's a brown color, but it's got shimmer in it. And from Evelyn Iona, I'm using their eyeliner brush. It's an angled eyeliner brush. And all the brushes from Evelyn Iona are vegan, and they've got, I believe it's bamboo they're made out of. So I'm just using that to line my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use that same color, and I'm just going to define the outer part of my lash line up top. This brush is so bendable, but fine at the same time, that you can really get in and get into your lashes. Now I'm using from Makeup Geek the color Into the Spotlight, and I'm just taking my finger again and dabbing it into the center of my lid just to make that part pop and give some dimension to my eye. For my cheeks, I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette. This can be bought on the NYX website, I believe, as well as I got mine through Shoppers Drug Mart. Actually, no, I got mine through a kit through Topbox, but they can be bought through Shoppers Drug Mart. And I like to mix the colors. The colors in this palette are so fantastic. And what's great is that they are pigmented, but you can build and blend and go. So what I usually do is I think, what kind of color am I looking for? And I go and I start mixing, and I'll maybe start with a matte and then kind of build up from there. And that was a Real Techniques blush brush. Now from Vanessa Vanity, I'm using their highlight in white gold, and I'm using Real Techniques setting brush. You can use your finger for this as well if you don't have if you don't have a lot of makeup brushes. You can definitely use your finger, just tap it into the highlight and go. Or if you have a light colored eyeshadow and you don't have a highlight and you want to brighten up your face a little bit, use that like a light gold color. And you can tap it onto the high points of your face, your nose, your cupid's bow. And then I'm using that same highlighter in my pinky finger, and I'm just dabbing into the inner corner of my eye to brighten that area up. And then next I'm going in with the Natural Coffee Mascara from Evelyn Iona. And I'm just going to apply the mascara to my eyelashes. I like to wiggle it in and to try and get all the fibers throughout all my lashes and to create volume and depth. And then slowly pull it through the ends of my lashes. This mascara is actually made using coffee, and I think it's fantastic. The ingredients in it you will actually recognize, which is really nice. So again, I will leave the links all down below. And I think the packaging, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sexy, Evelyn Iona. I think this look would be, or this type of look would be really fun in the summer as well. You know, if you don't want to, I find in the summer I definitely stray away from foundations and go more for the tinted moisturizers or BB creams. And as I said, this Bare Mineral one is fantastic. I've been using it, I think since October. Yeah, I bought it for my birthday. So since October, I've been in love with it, and I will definitely be repurchasing it for sure. Next, from Skone Cosmetics, I'm using the Luxe Doubler in the color Pink Violet, and I'm going to line and kind of define my lips, so just add a little extra color in places. And then from the company Pure Nata, I'm using their Petal Perfect Natural Lipstick with organic rosehip oil in the color Carnation. This is a Canadian company that I found through Etsy. And that is it. If you're wondering, the necklace and the cuffs that I'm wearing are both from Day & Co. And they're both available through the Glow Getter shop. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.